Hey bold and the beautiful fans. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're loving the drama as much as we are. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful was wild, packed with shocking twists, intense confrontations, and some serious romantic shake-ups. Whether you're Team Hope, Team Steffy, or just here for the chaos, there was something for everyone. We've got gunshots, surprise surgeries, and emotional breakdowns, and that's just scratching the surface. So if you missed an episode or just want the tea spilled, don't worry, I'm breaking down all the big moments, the drama you didn't see coming, and what might happen next. Grab your coffee or your popcorn, because we're diving deep into this week's Bold and the Beautiful madness. And don't forget, I want to hear from you. Drop your theories, favorite scenes, or biggest shockers in the comments below. Let's get into it. After weeks of heartache, suspense, and unanswered questions, Liam Spencer has finally woken up from his coma. His eyes flutter open, and Hope and Steffy are overcome with relief. But that joy quickly turns to dread when Hope, in a moment of raw vulnerability, accidentally reveals the shocking truth. Liam has an inoperable brain tumor. The room falls silent. Bill and Ridge are blindsided. A new storm has just begun. Meanwhile, tragedy strikes again. Luna Nozawa is dead, shot by Liam in a desperate moment to protect Steffy. The bullet ended Luna's life, but not the chaos that follows. Finn, torn between grief and guilt, can barely process the loss of Luna, especially knowing she had pulled a gun on his own son's teacher. The man he trusted is now at the center of a heartbreaking accident. Tensions explode as Bill refuses to leave Liam's side, clinging to Hope, but Ridge is having none of it. Furious over Luna's death and Liam's diagnosis, Ridge confronts Bill, blaming him for the wreckage their family now faces. But Bill won't back down. Not now, not when his son needs him most. The fallout has only begun. Grief, secrets, loyalty, and the looming question: how long does Liam really have left? Stay tuned, because in this world, every heartbeat counts. Hey bold and the beautiful fans, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode was emotional, intense, and full of shifting power and raw honesty. If you missed it, don't worry, I've got the full breakdown for you right here. Let's start with Liam Spencer. Liam's health crisis took center stage today as Bill Spencer met with Dr. Grace Buckingham to discuss possible treatment options for his son. The stakes couldn't be higher. After a heartfelt conversation and a lot of soul-searching, Liam agreed to undergo an experimental surgery. It was a powerful moment, watching Bill step into full dad mode, and seeing Liam show courage despite the risk. This storyline is hitting deep. Meanwhile, romance may be back on the horizon. Nick Marone made a surprising offer to Brooke Logan. He invited her to Italy. And let's just say, Brooke didn't exactly say no. Is this a fresh chapter for them, or a messy one waiting to happen? At Forrester Creations, the energy shifted. Brooke, Ridge, and Eric met behind closed doors to talk about Luna Nozawa. The verdict? She's no longer seen as a threat. But in true Forrester fashion, just because the storm seems to pass doesn't mean the drama's really over. And across the board, today was packed with emotion. There were confrontations, confessions, and fragile alliances starting to fracture. Secrets are slipping through the cracks and loyalties are being tested. No one in this town is safe from the fallout. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single twist. Give this video a like if today's episode got you in your feelings, and drop a comment below. Do you trust this surgery will work for Liam? Should Brooke take that trip with Nick? What do you think is really going on with Luna? Share this with your fellow B&B fans, because things are heating up fast, and there's so much more to come. Here's your bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, July 16, 2025, Buckle up, because today's episode delivered high stakes, deep secrets, and the promise of a major shakeup in the lives of the Forresters, Spencers, and Logans. Let's start with the biggest shocker. Liam Spencer underwent a secret surgery to remove a tumor, and miraculously, he survived. The operation was a success, and his father, Bill Spencer, was overwhelmed with relief. Emotions ran high as Liam, still groggy, woke up to the soft reassurance of Dr. Grace Buckingham, who whispered, "You're going to be okay." But don't let the peaceful recovery room fool you. There's a storm brewing. Before the surgery, Liam confided in Bill about his fears, but neither Hope nor Steffy knew a thing. That's right, Bill kept them in the dark, raising serious questions about trust, loyalty, and what happens when family is cut out of life and death decisions. And here's where the mystery deepens. Grace confronted someone during the procedure who claimed they were just following orders. Suspicious? Absolutely. Bill's not taking any chances. He's already launched a full-blown investigation, pulling hospital logs, checking phone records, and digging into security footage. Someone tried to sabotage Liam's surgery, and Bill wants blood. Meanwhile, Dr. Finn and Bridget shared a quiet moment of concern and admiration for Liam's resilience. But even Finn is starting to question Grace's behavior. What's she hiding, and how far is she willing to go? Looking ahead, Bill and Grace are already planning to sneak Liam out of the hospital, but why? Is Liam still in danger? And when Hope and Steffy find out what was kept from them, the fallout is bound to be explosive. One thing's for sure, this isn't just a recovery. It's the beginning of a war. Stay tuned, because on The Bold and the Beautiful, secrets don't stay buried for long. The biggest news of the day, Liam's experimental brain surgery was a success. Against all odds, he's pulled through, and doctors have officially cleared him to leave the hospital. But as relief sets in, a new concern rises. Bill Spencer doesn't waste a second. The moment Liam is discharged, Bill takes him home, without warning, and against medical advice. This move alarms everyone. Finn, Bridget, and Steffy are especially worried. They question whether Liam's really ready to be out of care, and if Bill is equipped, or even emotionally stable enough, to look after him right now. Elsewhere, Sheila Carter is recovering, still dealing with the aftermath of her dramatic rescue attempt. Deacon visits her, and we learn she lost yet another toe while trying to save Steffy. It's a twisted moment of humanity from Sheila, and it's clear her relationship with Deacon is far from over. Meanwhile, Hope and Steffy come together to talk about Liam's condition, and more importantly, how to prepare their daughters for whatever comes next. Hope makes it clear, she still wants to reconcile with Liam. She's hoping for a second chance to rebuild their family and bring stability back to their lives. And finally, something strange is brewing. Dr. Grace Buckingham receives a cryptic phone call. The details are unclear, but the tone suggests she knows more than she's letting on. Her role in Liam's care, or possibly in the decisions around his treatment, may not be as innocent as it seems. So while Liam may be on the road to recovery, the storm around him is just beginning. And in true Bold and the Beautiful fashion, not everyone can be trusted. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the drama dial was turned all the way up, and fans are still reeling. Let's start with Liam. His latest MRI results are in, but instead of giving clear answers, they've only raised more questions. Is his recovery really what it seems, or is there something deeper going on? Bill and Steffy are on high alert, and rightfully so. Meanwhile, things went off the rails when Hope and Steffy's long-standing rivalry exploded into a very public brawl. It wasn't just a few words, it was a full-blown scene that had everyone around them stunned. The fallout? Major. And now, both families are scrambling to contain the mess. In a rare and unexpected twist, Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor are actually on the same page for once. That's right, the trio that's usually divided is finding common ground. But this is The Bold and the Beautiful, so how long can that unity actually last? Now let's talk about Grace. Her lies are starting to crack at the seams. The truth is creeping closer to the surface, and it looks like her manipulations are finally catching up to her. Tick, tock, and just when you think things couldn't get any more explosive, enter Bill. He's ready to confront Grace, and this face-off is going to be anything but quiet. Expect fireworks, secrets exposed, and a confrontation years in the making. This week was packed with tension, betrayals, and twists no one saw coming. So don't miss a second, and if you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your fellow Bold and the Beautiful fans. The drama's just getting started.